Before I was making about $36,000 a year. I wanted to do something better with my life. I know if I wanted to make more money, sales was pretty much calling my name. I just ended last year making, so if someone was on the fence, I would say our walks that we would go on helped me grow a lot as a person and in my business as well. You were kind of like a best friend in the business.
Before becoming an agent, Fred, what were you doing? What industry were you in?
I was a medical assistant before.
Okay, and what were you doing there as far as your like day-to-day tasks?
Just like room patients and stuff like that, take their vitals, administer shots and stuff like that.
And I know you've been in the insurance industry for what, almost 2 years now, year and a half.
Yeah.
So what made you jump into something like that? What made you make that change to go into the insurance role?
I wanted to do something better with my life. I used to sell cars when I was 18. So I know if I wanted to make more money, obviously sales was pretty much calling my name. It was something I was good at before, and I just wanted to do something different with my life and kind of go the entrepreneur route. And I thought this was
Mhm.
like right up my alley, with like the residuals and everything like that.
Yeah, and I know obviously because you said you had dealt with insurance too, given your previous industry, you had been working with different types of insurances, so you had somewhat of a background. Talk to me a little bit about what your income was, even selling cars, like in your previous industries, whether it was selling cars, working in that medical office, and then when you transitioned to being able to sell insurance and obviously transitioning under my team for the first year, how was that? What did that difference look like for you in terms of income?
Yeah, so before I was making about, I would say anywhere from like 33 to $36,000 a year. And
Mhm.
then I just ended last year, so I ended up making $263,000.
Okay. And with that, I guess just in terms of obviously that's a almost 10x jump in that sense. Obviously, a lot of that was attributed to you having a lot of sales experience, being able to sell before, and just kind of toning that back a little bit. But what would you say, I guess, overall, just jumping into the team and seeing what we even did in 2023 when we did 20 million, what would you say I helped you with the most?
I would say, honestly, you gave me like a lot of support. There's a lot of stuff that you did, as far as like our walks that we would go on when I would need like talks, kind of give me like an advice on as far as like business and stuff like that. And even he had a huge part on like leadership now. Like I wanted to get, obviously, we discussed the leadership a lot. So
Hmm.
developed me as just like a leader and give me the next steps of what I should probably focus on with my business, what I should focus on with some of the agents I was training and stuff like that. And then different ways to kind of, I guess, like heighten my business in a way, as far as like the
Hmm.
leads and all that type of stuff of what I should be doing with or focusing on in my business to get the most out of it. I would
Cool.
say.
And then the last thing here that we'll touch on, then we'll kind of wrap things up. If people were on the fence about working with me as far as different agencies, agency owners, agents in general, what would you tell them specifically?
Don't hesitate. I mean, you're easygoing. I mean, I'm sure you know that. I mean, you are kind of like a best friend in the business, I would say, and even
Mm-hmm.
outside, I would say too. Me and you still keep in contact and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as like someone, you're really someone that someone could actually look up to. So if someone was on the fence, I would say don't hesitate. I mean, you're a great guy. You've helped me grow a lot as a person and in my business as well. So I know you would go above and beyond for anyone else as well. So
I do appreciate your time here, Mr. Reed. You enjoy the rest of your day, man, and best of luck to you in the insurance.